Hello, everybody. Welcome back for the start of Week 5 for Season 3 2022. Starting it off with a road race just because of timing of when I was able to race. Start of the week, production car sim lab challenge here at Okayama International. We are on the full layout, and we're going to go out for qualifying.
Pit lane speed limit is 37
Took me a little longer to get into the session, so only going to get one lap of timed qualifying, and we'll get the out lap and then one lap, but hopefully should be able to do something to try to get to the top half of the field. I think it's like 27 or 28 in this session. Another all Mazda session. I think I'm like car number 23. So not expected to do very much, which again, it's road racing. I'll be getting a little bit better, but that's still sometimes is the trend. So I know drafting is going to come into a bit of a play in this one since the straightaways are so long, but it's timing of when I had available to race, and generally do fairly well in this one. I keep it clean as well as enjoy it, so should still be a fairly decent race. There's a couple spots to be able to pass that even if somebody gets a run down a straightaway, gets by me, I could potentially get back by them, so trying to do what we can. First lap's just going to be kind of feeling everything out, getting the braking points back down since I overshot one hairpin. Just running my race setup, qualifying, although that's clearly not a good idea as we go around. Get the car turned around and get back rolling. So, fortunately 2x there, but just got a little too much of the curve, got a little too hot into the corner, so deal with it, make the adjustment. Rear tires are probably going to be pretty hot now. Like I said, not great at road racing, still working on it, still making dumb mistakes, but no big deal. Take it easy over that corner so I don't lose it, and then we'll get the run to the line. Kind of over-rotated that a little bit. Get a bit wide, so it's not going to be a real great run to the line.
145.34.
But we should be able to hopefully squeak something out of this. Can't overdrive this lap. Gotta make sure, since I'm only getting one lap in, that don't go off the track for spin. Kind of like that. That was pushing it a bit too hard.
143.75.
Got guys doing 143s, and I haven't even been able to get to the 144s at any point in time. That's gonna be a fun race. Overshoot that corner yet again. This is pathetic. We're only going to be starting ahead of the people that haven't turned laps at this point because I'm just driving terribly. Oh well, we'll hope that something changes in the race. Hopefully it's the standard production car challenge and there's wrecks everywhere and I can avoid those because it's not looking like a good one based on speed. I mean, it is a little bit of a stronger field than what I have been in, so maybe that's part of it, but just not quick enough at all. And I'm sure most people's second laps are probably faster than their first between fuel burn and tire grip. Overshot that corner. At least didn't spin out through that section like the last lap. Although we catch too much of the curb there and slide, so terrible, terrible lap. 146, not very good at all. High 145, something like that. Yeah, 146. Not real good.
19.
Not real good. 19 so far. Not happy at all with that. 19th out of 24. That's pretty pathetic. So, considering we were 3 seconds off of the leader, although the leader was almost a full second ahead of the
That's the end of the session.
second
P19.
place qualifier, so I don't know. I mean, reasonably based on those times, we should have been able to qualify in the top 5 if I had driven what I could, but that's going to take a lot of work. I think a top 10, honestly, is going to be a really big gift. And then we'll have to see if we can do any better than that. That's about all I could do. Obviously, I'm still starting ahead of where I'm supposed to. Pretty much supposed to finish in the back. I believe it's 29 cars we have. Yeah. So expected to finish in the back anyway. So anything ahead of where I am at is technically still gravy. We'll get everybody a moment to get gridded up. For whatever reason, it seems like. There we go. Okay, we're starting on the backside, so it cuts down the pace lap. That makes it a little bit better, at least. Get the paint schemes a second. I'll get back into my car. Alright. Guessing it should probably be somewhere around 15 laps or so. Just pull up, we'll just do the optimal and see if I can get anywhere near it, because the draft should help things a little bit. And I set that personal best when I was doing a solo practice run. So I think the biggest goal, we've got some quick people around us, just keep it clean. We're starting in the back third. So just to watch out for everything that happens. We know pace laps tend to be scary in this. Also know the first lap or two tends to be scary as cars go everywhere. So if I can grind through that, then
P19, 25
that'll help
minutes.
me pick up some spree spots, hopefully, and get towards that top 10 goal. Even 14th or 15th place finish
Follow
would
car
probably
number
not be bad at
05
all.
in the left lane.
So try to do what we can. Looks like there might be a couple people starting from the pits. There's the standard. Everybody takes off and then checks up because nobody understands how to do a pace lap. Fuel unchecked. Tires unchecked as well. Just working through these two. Not sure
Okay, Jake.
where the
Get
five's
ready.
going. Don't really have enough time to get the brakes warmed up, but that's okay. Just checking up. I think we're off and rolling now. One car dead there on the front stretch. There's a spot. It's fun. We're gonna get the 8 by us in time to start watching out for wrecks to happen. You see the 5 overdrove the turn. I'm just gonna stay way to the right, not the preferred line, but hopefully we got another car off the track. There's 2.
Yellow flag, caution.
Seems like that's like 3 or 4 spots we've picked up now. Able to clear the 8. Thought the 8 was going to look to our right-hand side there. This isn't quite as bad of a start as I expected. There's definitely cars everywhere. I expected like half the field to be dead by now. Just going to stay in line with the 13 right now, and then we'll back the braking point up. Let the 13 go. 21 goes wide, so we're trying to get by him. Able to get by the 21. He's having some problems. We got another car going around. We got 2 cars going around. That was 22. 3's around. There's the free spots I was looking for.
Come on, guys.
Terrible, terrible start for a lot of people. That's what I was talking about, expecting to see. And if you can dodge that, you can generally pick up quite a bit.
Dude, what the?
Sorry about the language.
Looks like P4 has gone off in last corner. Yellow flag.
Got another car down. We're all the way up to the 1. Turn the chat down a little bit so I don't have to hear half the stuff. We'll see where we sort out.
D9.
Just gonna stay to the left of the 13. Up to 9th already. That many free spots that we're up to 9th. So I think that was 10. If I'm counting correctly, 13's going around. So that puts us into 8th, which we were already pretty much by them. Leaders are absolutely gone, but Hey, we've got the top 10 in a position now. Try to look to
Sector
the
one is quick.
right of the one. Heading into revolver, so one's gonna have the advantage. He's getting a run off the draft off the 18. So we'll back off. Let him have it. Still a long way to go. Gotta be smart since we're only on lap 2. Eight's behind us, and then we've got a big gap back to the 23, so time to see if I can try to draft off the 1, hang with them, make up some time. Maybe the 1 will be faster than the 18, and we can catch up. But we'll see also if the 1's a little bit slower, if it brings the 8 in. See 18 sliding in a little bit, maybe a bit of brake lock there in 11. Now starts the snaking.
46.20. Eighth place.
Overshot that corner a little bit, able to stay off of the 1. I think the 18 might have done the same thing. I don't know, maybe a top 5 is possible because the 17's just up ahead. He's the 5th place car, and 3rd and 4th isn't all that far ahead. The fact that I can actually still see the leader is kind of shocking. Though we had some people have issues that were in the top 5. I think it was the 4th place car had problems. So it's not like the top 5 or 6 were able to break away from the rest of the field. 18's running all over, 1's trying to get the draft. Other one's wide. That's the 12, gotta watch out for him. Wasn't sure if he was coming back across the track, so checked up. Allows the 1 to get by the 18 and the 12. So I'll put the 1 into 5th. Trying to get sideways, side by side with the 18, although he's gonna get the run off the corner.
Off the pace.
Let's try to outbrake him here.
That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
5 minutes down, 20 minutes to go. Not sure if the 12 is going to have damage, or what he's going to be like pace-wise, but we'll follow him. The longer the race goes, the more I'm going to have to lift to get through that corner as the tire grip goes down, especially the left front there. Alright, so we should be in 7th now. Just 3 laps completed.
Alright, Jake, there'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. P7. That was
gets on the curbing, gets a little loose. Make note of that, especially because he overshot 1 corner of the last lap. He's definitely getting runs out of the corner better than I am. That is for sure. But I feel like he's also overdriving some corners. 17 goes wide out of the hairpin. So we could have a 3-car, 4-car battle here for 4th through 7th.
That's a new fastest lap for Marty, 144.86.
Just trying to see where everybody goes. 1 was able to get around the 17, 12's going to try to go for the pass. 12's blinking. We were able to get by the 17 as well. So getting 1 or 2 cars on speed now. Not just free passes alone. Overshot the corner, but able to save it. Definitely feeling like I'm a little bit faster than the 17. Maybe not quite as fast as the 1. But feeling like a top 5 could be a possibility before the end of this. We'll have to see if anybody else can come back up through the field, though. Yate, who was originally behind us, we've really pulled away. That's almost 3.5 seconds now.
6th place. The guy ahead's lap time is 145.23.
carry as much momentum, be a little bit more efficient through the corners. Try to hang with the 12 and the 1. Don't think we have a shot at a podium, but I think a top 4 possible. If I can at least get by one of them, at least that'll put us in the top 5. Draft behind the 1 for right now. The 1 and the 12 are going to go side by side. Let's see what the 12 does. I'm expecting the 12 to overshoot this corner, so I'm going to bail. Wait and see what happens. Looks like the 12 just gets by the 1. Downshift to get a little bit of a better run out of the corner to stay in front of the 17. This 12's going to go back by the 1. He's starting to pull away from him a little bit.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
1's certainly going to be aggressive trying to get back to the 12, so I think we'll just follow behind right now, wait and see if anybody makes a mistake. Take advantage of it if they do. This is also going to bring the 17 close. And if it goes on too long, the 18 might be able to close back up. Some good battles up for the front now, and it's been fairly clean racing.
That last lap was a 146.
A little bit too much of the curving there.
0.5 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
12's really starting to pull away from the 1. I'm not fully convinced the 12 won't make another mistake. And I'm not sure if those are counting as off tracks. Kind of like that. 12 overshot the corner a little bit. It's going to allow the 1 to close back up.
Sector 1 is 0.6.
All over the back bumper of the 12. Just trying to hang with these two. Try to capitalize on a mistake if it happens. We're going to go side by side again. Again, just going to back out and see who does what. Try to get the run out of the corner, clear the 1 this time.
Okay, Jake. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
You know, the 12's getting away, but wanted to get the pass on the 1 for 5th.
He's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up. Stay smooth. He's faster than you.
Not convinced I can be able to pull away from him, but I'm going to do my best. Try to climb the hill, close up to 12. See if we can start pulling away from the 1 a little bit. And get the draft off the 12 now down the front stretch. It's a good drive so far.
Behind is now 0.8.
6 laps down. I guess it's probably
P5.
9 or so to go.
45.62.
It's definitely using all the track, but like I said, I don't want to be following him to the extremes that he's going. We are starting to slightly pull away from the 1. Trying to get a little bit of a run on the 12 here.
0.6 off the pace.
Do the same thing that the 1 did, which will probably put us at a bit of a disadvantage, but try to get the run here into revolver. There he goes wide, gets us. It's going to allow the 1 back in. Figured he was going to overshoot the corner, just had to give him some room. Well, I don't know where he's at off tracks, but he could potentially be partway there already. So it might be one of those worth it trying to get close to him and force him to make a mistake as I get my first one. Just getting a little too wide there.
Limits. Keep it between the lines.
There's no 0x race in the race session, unfortunately, but try to keep it clean, see if I can just keep it to that 1x. Kind of overshot 11 a little bit. You can see how much the 1 was able to close up after that side-by-side entry and get knocked out of the way. 12 is
Okay, Jake,
not afraid
that's
to use
half
the
distance.
entire track
Fuel levels
regardless
are
of where
fine.
he's at, and does not really seem to care about who's around him. One gets a really good drive through one compared to me. Kind of entered a bit late, overdrove it. So it's like 12, myself, and the one are all pretty close. We're kind of pulling away from the 17. 18's trying to close up as well. One's going to dive to the right-hand side in the hairpin. He just outbraked me. Good job by him. Not much I can do right now. I'm kind of at the mercy, especially if he gets the draft off the 12. Looks like I was able to get just a slightly better run out. I think the draft might have helped me just a little bit. We'll see if he's going to look to the right here. Really able to get into the corner better. The 12 had a bit of an issue there. A little bit of a too late decision to downshift to first. Just trying to help the run out of the corner. Gain time on the 12 there as he pushed wide.
Thanks.
A little bit too much rotation out of 11, but able to pull back away a little bit from the 1. Hanging with the 12. 9, third is pulled away by a large amount.
You've just done a 145.78. You're second
Not
over the
much
pace
I could
sector.
really do. Like I said, I don't think a podium is going to happen unless somebody in the top 3 has an issue and we get by the 12. It's going to be a good enough battle to try to get by the 12 right now. Overshot the hairpin a little bit. Lose some time there.
Okay, Jake, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
15 minutes
Nice and
down,
smooth
10
with that
minutes to
throttle.
go.
Keep it balanced.
Trying to let the 12 go. I know the 1's going to try to take advantage of it. Wanted to fall behind the 12. Mostly because of how he'd been pushing wide in that corner. I didn't want a repeat of 4. 18's falling way back. We're starting to pull away a bit from the 17, so I think it's just going to be a 3-car battle between 12, myself, and the 1. I think the 12 overall might be the slowest of the 3 of us. Well, you could potentially make an argument that the 1's a little bit slower overall. Trying to see if we can set up a pass here through turn 2 on the left side. Keep even with the 12.
P5.
Watch for him to overshoot. I'm going to be the one to do that. 12 continues to overshoot, gets into us. So, kind of return the favor a little bit. Just going to keep him pinched tight. He's not going to care. I'm now going to be the one to make the mistake, go off the track, so give the spot back to the 1 and probably give it to the 17.
All right, Jake, we've gone out of
Really
track
able to
limits.
save it.
Keep
Yeah, that
between
was
the lines.
stupid on my part. Thought I could, outlast him, but cost myself the top 5 by doing something stupid, trying to pinch the 12. 12 just is not respecting track limits at all, or people. We've seen that, but watch, see if we get some sort of wreck up front. We can get back in it. Cannot believe I gave up that many spots because now the 18's closed down on us. All because I thought I could force him wide. And I had to know that he was not going to care. And then I didn't even execute the corner well. That was the biggest problem, was I just flat out waited too long to brake. I'm sure if I had done that at the beginning of the race, tires would have been better. Had better grip and been able to pull that off. we'll see if we can try to climb back. Have a long way to go, but we'll see what we can do, especially without the draft. And unfortunately did get another incident point out of that, so looks like it's going to be about 2 seconds to the 17.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 1.9 seconds. 7th position.
It's going to be the only car we're going to focus on right now. It's just the 17. Although, I guess the bright side to that mistake is, even if I can stay here, a 7th place finish is still
You're reeling.
way better than what I was
The
hoping
gap is
for.
now 1.7.
Make sure I don't overshoot that corner.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the
Like I
pace.
said, we'll watch and see if 12 and the 1 get into it at all, because the 12 is just taking up the entire track. We'll wait for
Okay,
the
Jake,
5 minutes
you've
call.
used half your fuel.
One overshoots the corner, so do I. It's cost me a lot of the time I gained back. So it allows the 12 to pull away from everybody. 17's now all over the back of the 1. The 1 looked like he was going to throw a block for a minute. Bails out. The 17 and the 1 start running side by side. That'll allow me to close up. Trying to claw back as best as I can. Can't tell if that was the 1 that went a little wider, if that was 17, but we've closed up on all of them. It's now 1.1 back from the 17. Top 5 is still within sights.
There's an incident in.
Although I gotta
First
quit
corner.
overshooting
Looks like it's
1.
Delgado. Your last lap time
14's had a
1:45,
problem. He's
1:92.
off
That's good
pace.
consistency. Keep it up.
Not sure where he's going. That causes me to have to check up, lose time.
All
Thought
right,
he was
Jake,
going to pull
5
right.
minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
There's the 5-minute call, so we're likely going to have 2, maybe 3 more laps. I got to try to regrind back to these 17 and the 1, since we lost that time with the 14.
Sector 1 is 1.6 seconds off the pace.
Leaders are just gone, but again, Bolster was so much faster, he shouldn't have had an issue pulling away, and we've been engaged in these battles back here. Try not to overshoot this corner this time. Looks like the 1's pulling away from the 17 a little bit.
Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace.
Got myself on the curve, got the car a little loose, able to save it before it went too far, but lost a lot of momentum. Just trying as hard as I can and pushing it over the line. Gotta remember that slower is faster. Wish I wouldn't have made that mistake. We still would have been engaged in a really good battle, but even if we have 2 laps left, it's on the outside possibility. Definitely is not wanting to turn as well as it did at the start of the race, so having to make some adjustments for some of the corners. Just need the 1 to kind of stall the 17 out. If you can do that, that'll help me close up quite a bit. Twelve's pulling away comfortably. He's got about a second lead over the 1. So I think he should be fine to hold on to 12th, or 4th, excuse me. Of course, we know I don't think he really was the cleanest or most respectful driver, but I guess it doesn't matter on the standings. Trying to close up through here.
The gap to Kano. In front is
Gonna
now
make sure I
1.1.
don't catch the curbing as much this time through. Looks like the 17 might have overshot that corner a little bit, so allow us to close up a little bit. It's one of the brakes I needed. Looks like we could almost have the gap cut in half the previous lap.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
We should likely get 2 more laps, but I guess it depends on where the leaders. The white flag, but it does look like 2 to go. Just better for me.
Sector 1 is 0.47 off the pace.
Trying to use as much of the track curbing as I can. Kind of pushed it wide like the 12 have been doing there. Closing up a little bit on the 17. Any position I can get will be good, even if it's not the top 5. Pushed way too wide there out of the hairpin. Watch the 17 pull away. Well, 17 goes a little bit narrow, almost goes off track. He's falling back a little bit from the 1. 1's trying to catch back up to the 12, so the 12, who I thought was going to be pretty safe in 4th, now maybe under the challenge of the 1. Got entered way too early there. Speed probably wasn't bad, but the line was not very good. Sanchin's trying to hang on, see if he can get a top 5. I'm closing in. We've got nobody behind. 13's way back. It's been a really good battle between the 4 of us. Trying to get to the inside of the 17 here if we can. The right side, we clear him. So at least that'll put us into 6th.
Nice move, mate.
Overshoot 11 a little bit, but we're going to save it. Get the white flag this time. Probably too far back of the 1 to do anything. Have to watch, though, between the 1 and the 12 if there ends up being any contact. That could be my chance to do something.
One more lap. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
And we're going to have to also watch for the 17 now that he's going to have the draft of me. See if he does anything. Kind of pushed wide there, though, so it gives us a little bit of a gap from him. Make a run, try to recover from my mistake. One pushes really wide. He's trying to get all he can out of the hairpin. And we need a big gain here to try to do anything. Just trying to wait to turn in so that I didn't repeat the last lap. This corner they're just able to get into so much better than I am. That's where I'm losing a bunch of time to them. One's falling back a little bit. A little wide there, getting off the track. One had an issue. Looks like he goes around, so there was a free spot to put us back in 5th. Don't think we're going to be able to get to the 12, so hold it off. Recover nicely for a top 5. 12 blinks. And he'll bring it home in 4th, bring it home in 5th, and 17 will bring it home in 6th, so it's actually a really exciting race. Despite, you know, what the draft does, I actually had quite a bit of fun in that. It was actually a lot of fun, so
Good drive.
cannot complain about that one. Obviously, I'm less than thrilled with the 12s driving. You can look at a couple of those moments. But overall, pretty exciting race. I'll have to see. Get that reviewed. 1 second. It's like not everybody's done, so I want to look and see the part where I went off the track. Let's watch just a lap before. Watch 2 laps before, kind of see like because it'll give you an idea of what the 12 was doing in general. I know I pushed wide there, that allowed the 1 to catch up. I was trying to take a little bit of a later apex to get a run out of the corner. Pick up as much speed as I can. Fast forward, see if we can get to where we catch up to the 12. It's going to go side by side with the 1, then he bailed, which helped us. Alright, so let's watch it here. Because I think this was the lap when we got closer. This was turn 1. 12 was fine to run where he wanted here because we weren't side by side at this point, so got no problem with how he was running there. Pulled away a bit from the 1, so it was just focusing on getting the draft from the 12. Pushed it wide in the hairpin. Just trying to get enough of the draft from the 12 though to catch back up. It's funny how it feels a lot faster when you're outside the car and you go to this far chase and it's like really slow. Alright, so this is where he's gonna push wide. You can see I stayed way out. Way out. Okay, no, I thought that was the corner where he did. He did not. So I just entered way too shallow there, but I was trying to stay on his left side. Let's see, this is lap 9. Is it? I wonder if it was 7 that he... I want to see if it was 7 that he had pushed wide there. One corner. Yeah. Okay, so here's where we're going. Side by side. Technically, I have the slight advantage going in. I stayed way left. Oh, it was really bad netcode. It wasn't even him. Wow, that was really bad netcode. Okay, so I can't even get angry about that. It was just really bad netcode. But I'm going to go side by side into 1 here. I'm going to outbrake him. And then because of that, he's going to get the another netcode there. I kind of want to look at it though. So, like, my issue is he's just, like, he's got to know that because I broke later and I'm going to be outside of him to his left side, he's got to know that he cannot push the car all the way from the inside curbing almost all the way out to the outside curbing. Like, you can see he's on the brake there because he kind of overdrove it, still on the brake on and off because he overdrove, but he's back on the throttle here, like, trying to get the run out. If he thought he was going to clear me, that's really aggressive. So he was going to get me regardless. That's kind of what the netcode stopped it, but he was definitely headed for the outside curbing, and I was already there and had been giving him the room. So to me, that's a bit aggressive on his part. Like, I don't think he really had that position to be able to go that far wide. So then he forced himself off, but I was trying to force him a little bit wider. And then right there, let's see, I think that was a bit more of me kind of cutting down on him. Because I had to expect him to go left. He definitely took it hot and kind of pushed out. So I guess maybe not, but I know in road racing, it's not the same limits of who has the preferred line compared to what oval racing is. I'm still learning all that. So maybe he had the preferred line there. You guys can feel free to let me know in that case, if he did or not. And then this is where I just flat out just way overshot the corner. Just way overshot the corner, trying to brake a little bit later and do the same thing as turn 1. So, and then just had to regroup, try to resettle, and grind back up. So we got the benefit of the 1 getting loose off the corner. I got by the 17, so go check the results. Hopefully those should be fairly positive. Fairly low instant count for me. It was a second split, again, all Mazda field, so just time of the day that I run it at, it's not going to be a very strong field, 15, 14, but that's still stronger than me, so every time I get something like that, I'll take that. Gained a little bit of safety rating, 0.09. Again, that's because of the 2 incidents I had. 12 had 9, which is not as many as I expected, but certainly not there. And able to get a good chunk of iRating, 76, so just under 1450, so finally above the rookie 1350 mark and trying to get a little bit further up. Let's see, the leader ran a 145.10, 145.03. We were closer to that. Again, the draft is what's going to make the difference. That's what allowed us to close up quite a bit, and we're pretty much right around the same pace as the 12. 17 was pretty close. The 1 was pretty close to us. Like I said, there is a a really good 3 and 4 car battle there. Unfortunately, because of our battles, that's what allowed the 15 and the 9 to pull away so much. You could see them for a little bit, and then they were just gone once we got engaged in all the side by side and swapping positions going in the corner. That really slowed us down quite a bit. And obviously, I had the stupid mistake that cost me a lot of time. So, really fortunate to have battled back to fifth, though. Glad I avoided all the trouble off the start. That was certainly the first 2 laps were very interesting. A lot of slaloming and straightaways to avoid people, and some close moments, probably closer than I probably wanted them to be. But overall, felt like my road racing's improving. It's getting a little better. We're starting to get to those next splits, so that's where I really got to start picking up. The setup maybe a little bit. Maybe I could have, probably should have loosened it up or had it rotate a little bit differently. Maybe a little more efficient on the left front. But also a lot of that can be driving as well. For me, that's the biggest factor is just improving the driving. So, but to be car number 27, finished fifth, picked up 14 spots. Like I said, 2 or 3 of them were on speed, not just on free passes and wrecks. So I will gladly take that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Feel free to leave any comments of what we looked at between the 12 and I. Like I said, still learning what is road courtesy for preferred lines and all that. I gotta feel like that one turn one where the 12 just pushed from the inside curbing all the way to almost the outside curbing. That isn't preferred line, but maybe the deal going out of turn 3 probably was. So feel free to let me know about that, and hopefully you guys enjoy that one. And until the next one, I hope all your laps are fast, your races are clean, and your finishes are good. Thanks for watching.